Hello, my dears. I am offering a deep dive with the Tarot of Vampires workshop for this spring. It's going to begin on March 5th, and the workshop is entitled The Blade Transformation Through Awareness. We're going to really be focusing on connecting with the element of air. I'm just referencing all of the details that I have in the description box for the workshop purchase on Etsy, just so that I make sure I answer every question I know that you guys are going to have. So this is a 3-week intensive workshop with the Tarot of Vampires, and the focus is on understanding the various tarot systems that comprise Tarot of Vampires as a whole. And we're going to be exploring that, experiencing that through working with Tarot of Vampires and the structure of Rider-Waite-Smith, Bodog, Order of the Golden Dawn, the Thoth system. All of those various occult tarot systems are morphed into this one beautiful deck, which is the Tarot of Vampires. And so we're going to be exploring through that system of occult symbolism, through our own personal journeys, and through the tarot spreads and the meditations that we do each week. We're going to be diving more deeply into better understanding ourselves, better understanding the structure of tarot, and better understanding our personal path. Incidentally, if you are currently in a time of transition, feeling stuck, or feel like you want to open up to a new way of understanding yourself and your life, this workshop is specifically designed for that work. It's really focused on that air element of clarity, understanding, and synthesis. So I want to just let you know what comes with your purchase, because the purchase for a seat is $150. It is a 3-week intensive course, and the workshop is only open to 30 participants. With the purchase, you get for each week a weekly video tutorial that includes homework. You have a weekly guided journey. You have the ability to email me with personal questions. And then halfway through the experience, we have a 1-hour live Google Meet where we will be doing card work together. I will have a theme for discussion, and then we will also, as always, do participant question and answer at the end to make sure everyone's questions about working with Tarot of Vampires or where they are at on their journey gets answered. And as always, that's going to be via a Google Meet link, and I will be recording that if you cannot attend in real time. So you can send your questions to me via email ahead of time. I will do my best to answer everyone's questions within our time frame, and I will be recording and uploading that video link day of, so that you can still have access to that information while you're halfway through the intensive journey. For the experience of the 3 weeks, I am asking you to have the ability to do daily draws as often as possible in conjunction with the tarot spreads and the meditations that will be included for the homework. So you're really getting a lot of bang for your buck there. You're really going to have a chance to connect intimately with the Tarot of Vampires and feel like you leave the workshop space being able to use that deck effectively in divinatory readings, spiritual growth readings, and shadow work readings. The overall theme of the Blade is the 9 of Scepters, which is crystallization. And so we're going to be looking at, as a whole, embracing change as a holy warrior, healing old wounds through our spiritual practice, and welcoming in new journeys so that we can step over the threshold into the next chapter on our story. The weekly themes are: Week 1, Queen of Skulls, receptive materialization. We're going to be looking at what true nurturing looks like for ourselves, how we experience it, how we give it, how we receive it. And if we find ourselves lost in other people's energies or other stories' energies or other experiences that tend to take away from the presence to our own, we are also going to look at getting unstuck from that energy this week. Week 2 is the 5 of Scepters. We're going to be looking at the energy of will this week. And we're going to be looking at how we find our voice, understand ourselves. There's a special focus in week 2 on intuitive and psychic ability. especially around protection and understanding divinatory aspects of working with Tarot of Vampires. And that week is also the week where we have our live Google Meet as well. And then the final week is the Emperor, and we're looking at the theme of dominion that week. We're talking about claiming spiritual authority within our journeys. Where are we ready to express that power in our lives? Who are we when we are empowered in our experience? And what are our unique gifts that we bring to the table from a spiritual perspective? So again, the workshop begins Sunday, March 5th, 2023. In addition to the 3 weeks, the week preceding, you will receive an introductory video that helps you to get prepared and be in the space. And following the 3-week workshop, there's a concluding video that just helps to allow us to sum up the entirety of the experience and step away from the workspace feeling really clear about our journey. Like I said, so much of this workshop is about the clarity that comes with the element of air, and it lines up beautifully with the energy of burgeoning spring for most of us in the Northern Hemisphere as well. What you will need to participate in the workshop is obviously Tarot of Vampires by Ian Daniels. You'll have to purchase that. I am encouraging you to have both a shadow work oracle and a light work oracle to work in conjunction with the Tarot of Vampires. And you'll need a journal and pen or a way for you to record your daily experience working with the deck. I know some people who don't prefer to use a journal like to speak into their phone and record that and keep that as something to come back to and reference over time when it comes to workshop experiences, especially an intensive like this, which is really about honing your craft when it comes to reading tarot. If and when you purchase your seat in the workshop, if you feel called to do so, I'll reach out to you within 48 hours to gather an email address for communication and to just confirm with you that your spot's secure, so you know and you're not worried about that. I don't want you to be stressed about that. I do have a list of recommended shadow oracles and light oracle decks on the Etsy description for the workshop itself. So if you are wanting some prompts for that, those recommendations are listed on the Etsy spot description. But it's really, you're really free to use the oracle decks that you feel called to with the Tarot of Vampires. You just need to have Tarot of Vampires for this deck. I'm not going to be working with a different deck for this series as far as tarot goes. It's strictly Tarot of Vampires. Questions that I often get asked: can I participate if I'm brand new to tarot? If you are called to work with Tarot of Vampires, even if you're a beginner, you can work with this workshop, because we are going to be referencing the guidebook, and I'm going to be clearly talking about the weekly themes and how that shows up within the structure of Tarot of Vampires. So you can be a newbie to tarot and still be able to participate in this workshop. I would just say you probably want to feel connected to Tarot of Vampires, or excited, intrigued, pulled to explore Tarot of Vampires in your practice. If you are a seasoned reader, you can absolutely participate. If you read for other people, this is a great workshop for you. If you're solely reading for yourself, this is a really great workshop for you as well, because we are going to focus on personal readings, personal interpretation, and personal spiritual growth. But that is only an added plus as a reader to bring to the table when you are reading for others. So I am so excited to offer this workshop. It feels very unique for me to be offering an air element focused workshop when it comes to Tarot of Vampires, but I've had a lot of personal growth in regards to working with this deck and working elementally over the winter. And so I'm very excited to bring that to the table as part of this workshop. You guys know how much I love Tarot of Vampires. My love for this deck only grows over time, and so many of you have requested this workshop, and I'm so honored to be able to hold space to really go deep in our spiritual practice with Tarot of Vampires again. So I am so excited for this workshop with you guys. If you feel called to participate, the link to purchase is in the description box below. Everything that I talked about in this video is listed in that description, so you can reference that to look and see, any details that you want to make sure that you can remember as you approach the workshop space. In addition, if you would like to purchase a spot, but you won't be practicing the workshop until a later date, that is quite all right with me. The links are available for workshop participants in perpetuity. So, yeah, I'm so excited, guys. I am sending you all so much love. I am so thrilled to be able to be in this sacred space with you all. And if you feel called to participate, I look forward to connecting with you through this experience. As always, I am sending you guys so much love and many blessings. I'll see you in the next video.